If only I could turn back time.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Rogue back again with this stuff. Haven't done a Final Fantasy 15 news video or update in a while. I know I've been gone, and no, don't worry, I'm coming back this month with some news updates. I'm not gonna cover all the news I've missed out on. I have been keeping up to date. I just haven't had the right materials, and we went out of internet for a while, so that's why I couldn't upload no videos. I couldn't do nothing based around Final Fantasy 15 until today, where I came across some interesting news on Nova Crystallis. Shout out to them. They're really awesome. They're a really awesome news thing about some initial Final Fantasy 15 DLC detailed online co-op mode announced. Whoa, let's see what this is about. As I read, here we go. Square Enix has confirmed details about its Final Fantasy 15 Season Pass, revealing its main pieces of DLC, including an online multiplayer expansion. The first 3 pieces of DLC released for the game will follow members of the game core cast, finally giving players a chance to play as party members Gladiolus, Ignis, and Prompto. Cool. The final piece will bring them together in an online multiplayer mode. The first intentions, quotations, I'm quoting DLC producer, but let me just read it. Sorry, guys. The first intentions is to take the 3 comrade characters we have in supporting roles in the main story, Gladio, Ignis, and Prompto, and to make them each playable in their own right. DLC producer Haruyoshi Sawatari explained to us in a short interview for the announcement. We had a philosophy that the expansions that we'd release would be content that'd be valuable to the player and satisfy in its own right, Sawatari added. Sorry if I'm butchering his name. The first media of the first DLC episode, Gladiolus, is out now. It will be the first DLC to release and will set a template for the others. Significantly adjusting Final Fantasy 15's gameplay to better fit each of the main cast, while also including a new story chapter centered around the character with all new locations. I can't go into too much detail at the moment, but for Gladio, we're very much going to take him for a more full action game type feel, Sawatari explains. There's a more hardcore action in a way he's played. Ignis is a much more tactical, a much more strategic approach to the battle that you have to take with him. Prompto's gameplay was going to be a lot closer to shooting game mechanics. That's a rough direction you can expect. Sawatari took control of the DLC late in the summer when it became clear that the game wasn't going to make its original release date. While director Hajime Tabata-sama worked to polish the game with the main team, Sawatari and a special team splintered off to begin crafting the DLC chapters. He couldn't go into further detail on the multiplayer expansion or the format it would take, saying that the team was only just now figuring out exactly how to make it work. He also wouldn't yet comment on the length of the single-player DLCs in detail. The way we look at creating the content and how much to create isn't really about the length of time or creating so many hours of gameplay because of that wide user base, he said. We really look at it for the perspective of making sure that we got something that's satisfying and an enjoyable experience for anyone who's played the game. Final Fantasy 15 is out on November 29th. Season Pass will be available right away and will cost only $20. Will cost $20 to $25. So yeah, guys, we got some new stuff. Sorry for my terrible reading. I'm kind of tired. So we got some new stuff, guys. Yeah, guys, we got some stuff done. Sorry for the weird cut. We got some new material detailing multiplayer in Final Fantasy 15. That is interesting. That is something I never thought we'd see in this. Because I mean, yes, back in the core game of Final Fantasy Versus 13, every character we were introduced to, Noctis, Ignis, Gladiolus, and Prompto, they were all playable. They were a switchable cast that we can all play as to interlink combos and everything, right? Well, I guess now they're looking back at that and saying, we should add that element, but give them their own side DLC. That is actually an amazing and innovative thing. I know it's not the most innovative, but I mean, it's something, right? It's something. We're gonna be able to get to play as Ignis. We're gonna be able to play as Gladius. We're gonna be able to play as Prompto. Just imagine that. That's an amazing thing. But I will be back with more of these. As much news comes out, I will look up more. I won't recover most of the news that comes from back then. Like, we already know everything. We know, like, I got a graphic update. We know the PS4 Pro is going to make it look amazing. We all know that. So there's no reason to really talk about it now, because that is in the past. This is the future. And I will not be doing Final Fantasy 15 on my channel. Like, I don't know if I'll do it like as a walkthrough or search, but I probably will just show some videos and all of that and do it all like that, you know? So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.